Now, y'all know that we are on Earth, and there are other spaces out there that deal with actual life, right? They just don't look like us. And I'm going to tell you something about an experience that I had when I had my first child. So this was not a dream. This was actual reality. So I'm in the bathroom, and in the bathroom, I am doing my makeup in the mirror, right? And checking my hair and everything. My daughter is asleep. She's probably 3 months, about 4 months, 5 months, about 5 months old. And I am in the bathroom, and a mother's intuition is very, very strong. Women, please pay attention. You don't care how old your kids are. Your mother's intuition is very important, and no matter how old your children get, the woman intuition needs to always be keen, and a mother's intuition needs to always be what nurtures your children. We're not just dealing with people on earth and situations on earth. We're dealing with principalities who feels that their laws are official over the human race when they can't even be in, the human form and be civilized. So with that being said, let me tell you about this dream. So I'm in the bathroom, like I was saying, and my woman's intuition, my mother's intuition kicked in. And this is my first child. I'm like, knowing that we're the only one in the place, in my apartment. There's nobody. I had a 1-bedroom apartment at the time. Nobody else is in the apartment. I'm on the top floor. You have to buzz to get into the door. So I'm at the top floor. It's quiet. Nobody's in my apartment but me and my daughter. But someone was saying, nah, there's something else in here. So anyway, so I feel something's in the room with my daughter. And this wasn't no angel. This wasn't an ancestor. This wasn't no spiritual protector of any kind. So I got this cringiness, like something, like I wanted to get it off of me. And I'm like, what the f*** is that? So I walked in the bedroom. Now, I kid you not. There was a cat. Now, mind you, I'm a cat person. I have cats. You know what I mean? I like cats. I like cats. I like dogs. I like birds. I like lizards. I like snakes. I have turtles. I have cats. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an animal person by nature. I love animals. But this wasn't a normal cat. This was a cat that stood about 5'7", was blonde, and was female. She looked like she was aging, like she was stuck in time, and she was trying to get a sacrifice. And she chose the wrong bitch, because she came into my place and she was hovering over my child. So mind you, I'm conscious. I'm not dreaming. I know exactly what I felt. And when I went in the bedroom to check on my daughter and I see her, I'm like, bitch, if you don't get away from my child. And she looks at me and she's like, hisses at me, and then she turns around and goes back, like she goes back towards the window. And it's almost like if a portal had opened up and she ran through the portal. And I'm like, what in the... Now, if you ever heard this saying, in the inner city I grew up in, it was always that people don't like cats. And it's a predominantly black people. So to hear predominantly black people say they don't like cats, and then hear the stories that cats like to take baby's breath. Comment below if you've heard that saying before. They say cats like to suck the breath from the child, the first breath of the child. And this cat woman, alien, unknown species, or known species, was hovering over my daughter like she was trying to take her. And I walked in the room just in time, and she was pissed. Oh, she was pissed. Now, if y'all have experienced something like this, talk to your girl, because I got some stories that can free your mind and your spirit. And I know they don't like it. Like I told y'all before, they've been coming in my dreams, showing up in peripherals of eyeballs of strangers for I don't know how long. But I'm divine, so I don't worry about those things. Actually, when they show up, I know it's their time to go. So I don't really be stressing about that. But I know they linger, their spirits that linger around lynching. Excuse me. Oh, Lord, I said lynching. Lord, protect all protect all that need to be protected. Leeching off of the energy sources of people whom are asleep, or people who don't know their ori, people who don't know their consciousness is not here, it's here. Like there's a lot that goes on outside the Earth's planet that, galactic years, we go back thousands of years. It seemed like everybody wanted to take the energy source of the Earth and claim it, but they can't even claim their own mind.